Okay, one of the biggest problems I have with the Explorers is the Explorer hybrids is the battery system. This whole fuse panel setup here from Ford is absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. I mean, it's just, these are common fail. These boxes unsnap here. You see, just with me pushing with my hand, it snapped the one side back in, the other side, they come out so easy. What ends up happening is, part of what ends up happening is there's so much stress pulled on these wires here that pull on this panel, and you can see it'll actually start to move. It'll actually start to unsnap from the housing right here, and it'll pull this panel down and it'll kick it. So this is the actual fuse assembly out of here. What was going on is inside this assembly, it was shorting out the rear battery with the front battery somehow with how these connections go. And I kept getting 25 volts on this middle connector here. I think it's C16-7G or G7, C16G7 or something. But if you look in the wiring schematic and you go under wiring and fuses, you can find this, and this terminal is specifically pointed out in section 12 of the wiring and fuse manual for the 2023 hybrid. And 25 volts is on this, so I compare it to another one and I wasn't getting 25 volts. Well, then I start searching around the engine bay area, and I've got this, the PCM case is hot, the AC connections is hot, it's hot all throughout this engine bay, and it's causing the charging system message to pop up on the dash. Well, I said, you know what, I know history wise we've had problems with these, and an engineer was on the phone with me and we were all talking about this, and he couldn't come up with anything, couldn't come up with anything. I kept referencing this several times, and all of a sudden I said, you know what, I'm not waiting anymore. I'm just going to go ahead and swap this out from another unit. Swapped it over. All of a sudden, ground it out like it's supposed to be. It's not hot anymore. Nothing's hot anymore. It's functioning fine. The charging message is gone. And I kept referencing this, and I said, look, man, we need to just change this. And I've been getting the runaround. I just took it upon myself, and I'm tired of messing around with Ford. I'm tired of messing around with the engineering line. That fixed the problem. Charging message went away. The vehicle's been running great. No more charging message. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you. And it's really difficult to find this. When you actually look up the Explorer, your parts department is going to have a difficult time finding it. You got to go under fuses, and this assembly pops up under fuses in the parts catalog.